everyone, I'm back to do the Title Tuesday broadcast and we'll be focusing as usual on the Indian players, and I will also be playing today after a really long time. So let's see who we have. A lot of players tonight. As you can see, Pranav from India is playing, Hikaru Nakamura, Harsha Bharat Koti, a lot of players who we usually follow. So let's get started. Let's follow VI Pranav, and also let's follow Harsha Bharat Koti. So we are following at least 2 players now, and I will take you through different players as we come across more names. Alright, I'm all set to start. The event will begin in less than 30 seconds from now. Let's also start the music. I hope the music is fine. The big news is that just a few hours back, Vaishali secured her second Grandmaster norm. I think it's a great news for Indian chess. Alright. Hi Amay and hi Rakesh. How are you all doing? I think the first round has begun and I'm playing against Alex Rustemov. Let's go French. So let's try g3 and bishop g2. This is a line that I've played in a couple of blitz games. Gives good results. c5. Let's get going with knight e2 so I can play d4. Hi Anshika, hi Rakesh, hi Krish. I don't know if Vidit is playing, at least for now I don't see his name. Bishop e7. Okay, let's also get this bishop out because we want to play d4. d4 is a pawn break, that's important. e5. So my opponent is preventing my idea of playing d4. So I'm going to play f4, and this pawn break is important for my pieces. Let's take a quick look at Pranav. Pranav is playing against Anasta 10. Alright, FIDE master from Greece. And then we also have Harsha Bharat Koti, who is having his rook on b8. Very unusual to see that rook on b8. Alright, bishop g4, queen is hanging. Queen even invites knight d4, so let's go bishop f3. Rakesh sir, kaisa hath? Yes, Rakesh sir will reply. I just blundered this. Alright, let's go. I have a trap in mind. Let's hope he falls for it. Knight c2, I have queen e4. Yeah, okay. So now this is hanging and then this is hanging. That was my big plan. Bishop g5. If I go h4, then bishop d2. I'll go h4 first. Question this bishop first. Let's see where it wants to go. If the bishop moves, I also have plans with knight f6 check. It could be very dangerous for my opponent. Let's see what it does. And hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. I just came back from a national rapid and blitz championship, and we released a very interesting clip today on YouTube channel. I hope you watched it. It's a funny clip featuring the best players of India, Vidit and Nihal. It was recorded in Chennai when the team was in Chennai for the Olympiad, the online Olympiad. Alright, so coming to this position, the knight is hanging, the bishop is hanging, the pawn is hanging. So there are 3 problems for black, and he has to sort them all out. If he is able to sort them out, he wins the game. If not, then I win. It's very simple that way. Knight d4, I have a free piece here. First of all, I have a free pawn, so I can take this definitely, and then I take this bishop. So at least I've got a bishop back. Queen g5 is a nice move. My opponent doesn't go for it. Instead he plays rook f8. So I will take this pawn for now. Rook f1, king f1. I think that's a pre-move which is useful to make. Queen f8. I have king g1. Queen c8. So my opponent is forcing the exchange of queens. I don't have a choice here, right? Do I? The queen has no square, so queen e7 check is the only one which comes to mind. But yeah, so this is a forced move. Very nice move by my opponent, who's managed to fend off the attack. Okay, so if I go knight d5, he has a check, which is not so easy to face. Let's go here and then let's go knight c6. I want to take this pawn. King e3, d2, king e2, and then at least I get this pawn. It's a consolation. Okay, if he takes this, there's a fork here, so he has to be really careful, not blunder that. Hi Smith Sangvi, hi The Hawk, and hi Lawrence Lincoln Sahu. Thank you for your wishes. It was good playing in the CTF Rapid. Thank you. And yes, Hawk, I am seeing you also after a long time. So my opponent wants to take this and then take this. Do I have a choice though? I don't think so. Yeah, so he's going to take both the pawns. So that way I will better resign. Pranav has one, and so has Harsha Bharat Koti. Both, you can see, both were deadly checkmates. Who else do we have? We have Grandmaster Karthikeyan Murli playing, a young kid. That's his username. So let's also follow young kid. Alright, you followed young kid. Knock 2004. That's a new name. NR Visak, Grandmaster Visak is also playing, and Suyog Vag is also playing. We have Harika Dronavalli also playing. So let's follow Harika Dronavalli, elegance_Rix. Alright. Then NR Visak, Blitz King, Thunderbolt. Who else? We also have Shivagami. I think that's Monica. And yeah. Harika has won this game against FIDE Master Emily Chess. Hi Tapesnu, I am doing great. How are you doing? Vidit is not playing. You mean the Style Tuesday? Okay, I think Vidit could also be busy, no? You never know. We could be doing something. Draw endgame? No, the endgame that I had was not a draw at all. My opponent had a rook. And Tapesnu, how are you doing? And the Hawk, what's news from your side? As usual, we also have Hikaru, who is doing really well in most of the tournaments online as well as offline. We also have Dubov playing here. Wow, that's cool. Daniel Dubov. So today we posted a question about who is the most creative chess player of our time, and a lot of you did answer as Dubov. I also agree. I also feel that Dubov is one of the creative players we have of our time, but I also feel Richard Rappo is equally creative. His openings are fresh, and I'm actually rooting for him in the candidates. All right. Is Rakesh sir playing? Let's check. Let's follow him and see if he's also playing. Yeah, I'm following him, so if he is playing, the games will automatically open and we will know. The business saying he wants Indian player to win title Tuesday. I hope that day is not far. It may happen eventually, but we don't know when. It's an eventuality, I think. With so many Indian stars in the world, like some of them are in top 100 in the world, so I think good times for Indian chess, and we are very close to having another grandmaster in India. That is Vaishali. She secured her second grandmaster norm. I just mentioned it in the beginning of the stream, so I think that's a great result for Vaishali. I think the next round will start soon, so I'm just getting ready. Hi Udaya Kiran. I did meet some of you in Nashik and some of you in Mumbai during the event. I think Vidit won the TT right before. That I'm not aware. VD is playing. I don't think VD is playing tonight. We have Harsha Bharatkoti playing, Pranav V, and I think those are the players. Let me just pin the link of the tournament so you all can also follow the event. Yeah. So let me just pin this message. Alright, the next round has started and I am playing against Mitrba Guha, who did play in the National Rapid Championship and National Blitz Championship. He was very close to actually winning the Blitz Championship. He was in a hurry at that time, so we could not really interview him. He had a train to catch. 94, I was saying bishop d3, so I better not do that. Let's get b6 going. Bishop e7, and I want to prevent e4 if possible. So how do we do that? Okay, well, let's take this bishop and then go d5. My opponent really wants to play bishop at 7, so let's play g6 and stop it. f4, knight d7, queen f3, c5. This is pretty straightforward. My opponent wants to go g4, so let's go h5, king g7 because I want to connect this rook. You see, my opponent has not spent time at all. c5. I want to go c4 next, so let's go c4 and then take and go here. could have come to a very good square, but my opponent did not allow that. So I have some kind of a blockade unless he does en passant, which he actually did. Rook f2. I don't know if my opponent missed it or was this deliberate. Hard to say. Rook g2, knight g4, and g4. Let's go queen f6 and protect it. Queen h2 is probably a threat. If I go rook h8, rook h8, king h8, queen h2, king g7, rook h1, I think that's okay because I have rook f1, which I have seen in advance. Let's see. Which other game do you want me to watch? Do let me know in the chat. Yes, you are right, Amay. That's true. Let's come back to the game. So the variation I have considered is rook h8, king h8, queen h2, king g7, rook h1, rook f1, and then rook f1, queen f1, king d2, queen f2. So that's the idea I have in mind. Rakesh is playing, by the way. Rakesh has just started playing, I think. He is black here. He started with Scandinavian. He's giving pawns in very much the style that I usually play. And yeah, I think he has a great position here. This position I'm not so sure, but the position a few moves earlier was really good. But here I see queen takes e5. Will his opponent find this brilliant move? No, that means knight b3. And Rakesh is back in the game. Just knight b3 here. Then so is the case with Pranav. I think Pranav also has a decent position. Coming back to my game, king h8, king g7, e3. Okay, let's go b5, a5, queen h2. Okay, let's go p4, takes. Rook f1 takes. Everything is just about taking. Queen g5, rook h1. So rook c2, rook c2. So let's go rook f1. When your opponent is giving a chance to exchange, why not do it? Take this rook first. And then check. Queen check. Bishop is hanging. I need to take care of the bishop. Bishop c6. This should be good. Bishop c8 should be good as well, but queen d3, a7 check, queen check, queen check. I will be a piece down at the end of the day. Alright, let's go for this move. I want to pin and win. So this was my idea. Not sure how good this is, but let's see. Queen h8, which I missed, which my opponent also missed, by the way. Now queen d3 is a threat. Queen b1, deadly check is what I am threatening. Very deadly threat. What will I do? e4, I'll just take bishop e4. So yeah, this is decision time. I have 9 seconds. My opponent is thinking. I think it will be a draw. No, he's saying no draw. So this is a checkmate. Wow. Probably this is the first time I have defeated him in Tile Tuesday. Or probably second, I don't know. At least this is a good reason to be happy about. Beating Mitrabha is not easy at all. Alright. Oh, Rakesh has lost his game. This pawn on a7. This bishop is not able to come and save the bishop. Give the pawn promotion. Alright, so Harika's game. Alright. Hi Rushil, how are you doing? Alright, let's go to Harika's game. Harika has lost a game as white to Grandmaster Njal28. Who is Njal28? Aram Hakobian. Okay. Pranav has won. Harshabhat Koti is lost to Ginger GM. I hope you all know who is Ginger GM. That's Grandmaster Simon Williams, who is known for his aggressive openings. So you can see these pawns, they are all telling you the story that he wants to go all in and he wants to attack the pawns on the king side. I think it's a very nice win for Ginger GM. And he's also done a lot of content for the Dutch defense. So you know, winning in the line that one likes, that's a special feeling at all. Like if you're playing an opening which you advocate personally, and if you're able to get wins from there, it just proves that you understand that line better in some way. Anish Naik, hi Anish, how are you? How is life? How is the streaming life? Alright, so let's take a look at who are playing a game. 4 games are still live. Reality Stone is playing. Alright. I saw a checkmate that Dubov was actually playing white. He was having an extra pawn and he got checkmated. Maybe the moderators can just find the link of Dubov getting checkmated in a recently held Rapid Championship on chess.com, where Dubov lost the game by blundering into a checkmate. He played king h6 and queen h7 was a mate. It's one of the latest clips on chess.com's clip channel. Yes, you're right. So there was one moment which I want to show to all of you where I was losing, and it was this moment where Mitrabha could have simply played queen h8 and king g6 is forced, and then queen takes bishop. That was one place which I think Mitrabha did not see. So this bishop is controlling the b1. This is a checkmate. I think even if there was a bishop on e3, it would have been a checkmate. Yeah. All right. We will be ready for the next round soon. This game is still going on. The player playing black is Akshay Borgaonkar. Alright, so Akshay Borgaonkar is black here, and woman international master from Greece. Oh, I'm not sure. But woman international master is white and she's having knight and bishop. This endgame is not easy to win. There are some rare cases in which white actually has checkmate. Hi Arsh Chotalia, I'll tell you the players who are playing. We have Harika Donavalli, we have Harsha Bharat Koti, V Pranav, then We have Visak NR, we have Suyog Wag, and we have Monica. So these are some players I mentioned already. We also have Grandmaster Karthikeyan Murali playing in this Title Tuesday. So this game is ended in a draw, so that means we will have the next round rolling soon. Even Rakesh Kulkarni is playing. Alright, Yurovsky Alexander. Let's go d4 in this game. So NR Visak is on 2/2, so let's also keep an eye on him. Let's follow his games. NR Visak. Alright, let's get going. Knight f3. Let's switch to Queen's Gambit if possible. If he goes e6, I will go for Catalan, but this is Queen's Gambit accepted. So let's take this pawn using the knight. A quick look at some of the games. Let's see. E6, let's take the pawn easily. C5, let's go G3. CD4, we have knight C6. B5, let's go knight C E5. Bishop G2. CD4, my idea is to just castle and be very happy with that position. Exotic Princess versus NR Visak. That is going to be an epic fight. So let's check. NR Visak is black here against Jobava Badur. Coming back. Alright. Bishop G5. Shall I go for this move? Let's go. So Queen D4. I have Knight D4. No problem. Bishop G2, King G2. Rook D8. We already have Knight C6. B5 is also under attack. I really like my position here. Because Knight C6 is coming. Bishop D6. Not so sure what is the idea. Okay, it's just taking the bishop. He's attacking my knight. So if I take knight f7, he has rook f7. Okay, let's go knight d3. On knight d7, I have at least got rook c6 to push this bishop away from the square. Okay, so let's go question this bishop a little bit, and then let's get this rook to c1. So let's take a look at the next game now. Exotic Princess. I like white's position because I feel white's king is a lot safer. Already there is some tactic which I am missing right now. Knight d5. Okay, so this is not the move. So what was the move then? It was rook takes g5. Oh, rook takes c5 and queen takes a8. Oh, this is a nice move which Jobava missed. Alright, let's come back to my game. Bishop e5. Okay, time to take this and come rook c7. Rook c1, rook c8. If knight c4, rook c8, rook c8. b3, knight d6. Yeah, he has some tricks. Knight c6, king f8. Okay, let's take this and go knight c6. Knight b4, a5. So let's go bishop d8 first so that we can target this pawn with knight b4. Yeah, there we go. I think we won a pawn. We have won a pawn. In knight c5 there is bishop. Oh, I can't play bishop e7. Aha. That was something I did not see. So king e3, king d4. This push is necessary. Oh, I don't want this bishop to be trapped now. want to go king d4 and king d5. Let's see what happens in this endgame. Hi Akshay Munjal, hi Krishna Devarsh. Missed win after e4. Are you talking about my game? Akshay Munjal, what is NA? Do let me know. I don't understand that. A5. Let's go knight d5. Okay. Knight d5, king d4, knight e6 check. Oh, ab3, king c5, b8 2. My opponent tricked me. He's at least won a pawn now. Okay, this is heading towards a draw. So I think I just offer a draw. Let's see what my opponent does. Because this pawn is going to fall by force. That also gives me time to check other games. But no, my opponent wants to keep playing. I thought he was going to lose a pawn, but turns out that he has ways to save the pawn. Okay, so let's go knight c3, attack this pawn. Okay, eventually I'm going to take the pawn. Take the pawn, take the pawn. Knight e7. Okay, no problem. I think this pawn is very important for my defense, overall defense. This king is coming back. Going to take that pawn on h6. Be careful, careful. This is my idea, just to go around and then capture those pawns. Should be a draw, but yeah, I need to prove it. Hi Naina Padman, thank you. Vardhan Shah, thank you very much. I'm glad you are keeping an eye on me. Yes, Amay. Amay was also one of the arbiters there, and that is how I know him. It's not over yet. Oh no, this is sad. So my opponent actually did prove that the position was not easy. Alright. Yeah, you are welcome, Amay, and you are welcome, Amay Connector. Yes, you are welcome. And Jan mein exam diya and pass hua. Okay. So Naina Padman, did you win a prize in the event? Vardhan Shah, even you played there. Did we meet? Alright, let's take a look at some games. We have Pranav playing white here. King f3, knight d4, king g2, knight f5. Yeah, this keeps going. I think this position black has good chances to win, but in time trouble anything can happen. Just 5 seconds, less than 5 seconds, and this rook has to stay away from all potential forks. On the other side, we see Anar Visak has drawn that game where he was losing against Jobava Badur. Who else do we have in the top? So those are some games I see. We also have one that's already mentioned, Thunderbolt 135. So let's take a look at who is Thunderbolt. No name. Alright, the next round has begun. I'm playing against a Grandmaster from Canada whose name is Yang Kaiki. Alright, d4, let's go knight f6. c4, let's go e6. Let's keep it simple with Nimso. Sanan Sujiro versus Young Kid. I think that's a game that we must definitely watch. Knight ge2. Let's go castles. Yeah, so it's exchange variation here. I think h5. Yes, this is a move. Don't take the bishop because after hg4 this queen can come to h4. Let's take cd4 first. And then if he takes the bishop, we take the knight, and if he takes the pawn, we just move our bishop. Simple. Hi Raj Joshi, how are you doing? Yeah, I rarely see people taking time in this position, but yeah, probably my opponent is seeing this for the first time. Can't move the bishop because the pawn on g2 hangs, but still he goes for it. I want to go d5 next. Maybe d6 is also fine. Sanan Sujiro's. Oh, queens are off the board. How? Okay, so here after bishop e3, this is captured, and we have this position now. Hard to see. Hard to say who is better here. I could probably play f4 and probably play g4 break in the future. I like black's position. Okay, my opponent has made a move, b5. Okay, let's play d5. I know I wanted to play d6, but with b5, the bishop a3 in the air, I thought let's go for d5 and open the position. cd5, I'm all ready for queen d5, bishop d5. No problem. Queen c2, knight d7. No problems. c4, my queen needs to find a square. And where would that be? That's a big question here. Bishop f6, I have knight f6. Okay, thanks to this knight, because of the knight I actually have the support. Otherwise it would have been really difficult to manage this very deadly bishop on b2. Let's take a quick look at some other games now. Let's take a look at Harika's game. Harika is white here, and as you all know, Grandmaster Harika Dronavali is in Team A in the women's section for the Olympiad. So you know, some players also consider Title Tuesday as a part of their practice. Sanvidan Nimsadkar, I think they will make some arrangement, but it's very uncertain to say right now. Maybe July first week you will get to know. But why don't you sign up for the volunteers role? You know, Rakesh made a video on it. See if you could be a part of this event by being a volunteer. I think that's a great chance. Queen c3, what does my opponent want to do? I'm not going to get that. Not going to give them queen g7 so easily. So e5 makes sense. Alright, let's take a look at other games. Okay, nf5 g6, this was necessary. Bishop e3. Okay, queen c7. Knight d6, I have rook e6. No problem there. Aradhya Garg is also playing this title Tuesday. As you can see here, we have the exchange variation here. The same opening that Karthikeyan's opponent played. Black is doing fine. G5 is coming. Aradhya Garg also played in the National Rapid and Blitz Championship. We saw him play in that tournament. Then we also have Poppy 73. Not sure who Poppy 73 is. Woman International Master from India, but we don't know. At least I don't know the name of the player. So it's a clash between two Indian players. Rooks on A4 and B3. What a rare sight. How did they go? So this rook S3 came and then came to B3. Okay. Funny. It's funny how the rook made its way to the king side. To the queen side, from the king side. Alright. Time to come back to our own game. Oh, I have very less time. So let's keep the game quick and fast paced. Let's say bishop E7. I'll just pull the queen. Let's play queen E8. 97. I'll just take rook E7. No, it's not necessary to take. So let's not do anything that's not necessary. I want to play king h8 next. So this knight is hanging. Now the bishop is under attack. Okay. Rook d6, knight d6, I go rook c8, knight f8, queen f6, queen f8, check, should be something here, no? Check, this should be really dangerous, check. Okay, check, check, check. Yeah, great. It was great to win against another grandmaster. Alright. Here we have NR Visak playing rook endgame. This is going to be a draw. Pranav also having a lot of pawn deficit here, like his opponent is 2 pawns up, I think, at least 2 pawns up. This is going to be difficult. Meanwhile, we have Karthikeyan Murali, who has a huge advantage thanks to this powerful bishop on b4, but he's about to lose this pawn on b6. Bishop c5, he's managed to defend it. Bishop e3. Okay, this king is likely to go towards the king side to capture all the pawns. Yeah, that's his plan. That is the plan Karthikeyan Murali has, and now this king is headed towards g6, and once g6 is captured, f5 and h5 both are loose. Wow, great turnaround for Karthikeyan. I think he's going to win this game. Pawn is coming towards h8 very soon. Yeah, great job by Karthikeyan, who also played in the National Rapid and Blitz Championship. Vidit is not playing. Thank you Rahul Pandey and Shritu Patel. Hi, how are you doing? How is life? Great game. Alright. Let's see. Who else do we have? Suyog Wag. Let's take a look. Suyog Wag has drawn this game, I think. You see, this is because of the stalemate and the wrong color rook pawn draw. So for some of you who do not know what is a wrong color rook pawn draw, is that in case even if this pawn were not on e3, this position is still a draw because the black king has a safe square on h8, and the bishop that white has is light colored and it is not matching with the queening square. This is the reason why this game is a draw. If this bishop were a dark colored bishop, dark square bishop, then this king would not be here on h8, so that would ensure that our pawn would reach h8 and white would win. So this is the reason why it's a draw. Sometimes having the wrong squared bishop can cost you half a point. Knight c6. This is, I think, going to be a draw, because again black's king is on c7 and we have a bishop which is like squared. The king cannot be disturbed, and this is going to be a draw. Unless you disturb this king, you can't round up the a7 pawn, and yeah, this should be a draw, I think. White is trying to trap the knight. Very interesting, but I don't know if that will be enough. Yeah, this is a draw. Draw by repetition. All right. So now I think we have a quick break. And if you look at the standings, after 4 rounds, we have 10 players with perfect scores, and 2 big names I can easily see, Dubov and Hikaru, both on 4 out of 4. Then there are many other grandmasters as well who are on perfect scores with 4/4. And in the second spot, let's say there is Kartikeya Murli from India, who is on 3.5 out of 4. And then we have NR Visak at 3 out of 4. So a big portion of this Title Tuesday is still pending, and a lot of exciting games are going to happen in the next leg of this broadcast. Pranav managed to draw the game. Let's see which game you're talking about. Okay, let's see. Open games. Pranav V against Josmita. The game in which he was 2 pawns down. So Pranav was black here, and how did he draw this? Okay, so that means white can actually push this pawn and keep this king busy here, and then go with this king here. That's my winning plan. b4, and then bishop b2, still fine. And then let's go with the king. No, this should be winning. How is it a draw? Wrong color, rook pawn draw again. Oh no. Because I think somewhere here white made a decision which he later regretted. e5 and then g6 and then g7. Okay, king e3, there is bishop h5, g7, bishop f7. This is a draw, but I'm just trying to see if there is a winning idea here. Why b4? Is b4 necessary here? How about I play bishop f6, king e5. Yeah, there's no way to make progress here. Just no way. So this attempt is right, I think, because unless black moves this bishop, we don't have b4. So here b4 is right, I agree. And then a4 is also okay. Now maybe I'll go king e5, king f7, king d6, but there's king g6, and on bishop c1 there's b2. This position is not easy to win for white. I don't think so. So exchanging the queen was probably not right. In this position, white should play queen e2, keep the queens on the board, extending the queens. And that was where white went wrong and ruined the chances. Very nice save by Pranav V. Sri kaha hai aaj? Srinath is in Sweden with Arjun Ergesi. You can watch Arjun Ergesi's game live. I'm just going to post a link. Arjun Ergesi is playing in a Sigeman Open event. So Srinath is there to help him. So let me just send the link. this is the link. All of you can definitely follow Arjun Argesi's games. He's playing against Alexei Shirov. Fire on the board. Arjun is actually leading in the position, is also having more time. So I fancy his chances here. Okay, let's come back. And hello Shashank Singh, how are you doing? And Gurkirat Singh, how are you doing? How is life? Next round is starting very soon. So we will keep our eyes on Karthik and Murli, who is doing really well in this Final Tuesday with 3.5 par 4. We'll also follow Hikaru for fun. All right. Which other game did we see? Harika Donavali has won against Ruda. So Harika is on 3 points out of 4 games. So it will be interesting to watch her also. Olympiad is starting on 28th July. I think that's inauguration date, and 29th is the round. But yeah, please check the brochure. Did you all watch the clip that we posted today? We posted a clip about Nihal and Vidit playing a game, and Vidit actually talking about why he doesn't want camera. Do check it out, it's a very funny clip. Oh, Shritu Patel, don't worry if you missed out. I think you can easily go to the stream and just check the highlights. We talked about different teams and the captains and the coaches, like the Indian team overall. We also talked about who we think is going to be the star performer in each category. Just pure guesswork. D3, I think we can go D6. So here we are playing Monkey and the Cat. And finally I decided to swap and get my knight to e7. Knight h4 is the theory here. My opponent knows his stuff. And now d5 after bishop c4, and then queen d6. This is a forced line. A lot of players keep playing this line. F4, and then there is knight g6, I think. Alright, let's take this game. Karthik Murli is white here. I think he's playing with just 1 minute 40 seconds because he did not realize that the game had already begun. So he reached the board late. Okay, knight g6, fg6 or fg6. Let's go fg6. Giving some room for this rook. It's looking at the f line. Queen c5 check is also a possibility. I'm considering de4, but there's this pin. Need to be alert. I think ef4 is my next move. If I go bg4, then fe5, queen e5, bishop f6, bishop d1, bishop e5. I will lose a piece. So chat, think about bishop g4 and see why black is losing a piece. Shritu Patel, you remember the rook blunder? Okay, I was also shocked. I was there in that moment where where Vidit and Nihal played that game, and I was checking why is the rook for free, and the players believed each other so well that neither of them actually noticed that the rook was hanging when they were actually in that particular moment. But in the next moment, they did notice, as you can tell from the video. They noticed it after they made the move. That's how it usually is in most cases. You make the move and then you realize it's not working, and then you make another move and then you end up missing a move that was actually winning. Has happened to, I think, almost every chess player on this planet. Hi D Chess King, how are you doing? Let's get the bishop to f5. I want this knight to be on e4. Bishop f6, I am actually king g6 because this protects very important square on e5, which I like. It's a good role to play. This pawn on f6 is supporting an important pawn, and here's the trap. If you play bishop e4, rook takes e4 is tata bye bye for the pawn. So there's bishop d5 happening anyway, because if I play queen d5, he has a rook e8 check, and then if I play king g7, he'll play queen d5, rook d5, and then rook a8. So on bishop d5 check, I have to play king h8. There's no move left. I have to do this. It's a forced move. c4. So my opponent has actually saved the pawn. b6 necessary. Pushing this queen away. And let's see what else we have. Let's go rook c8. And then let's go b5. g4, I want to take bc4. gf, I have queen d5. So something to be happy about. Bishop moves, I had c3. This is what I had seen, so I will go with it. Queen e3, rook c7, gf, rook b7, queen c3, queen d4. All good so far. Huh? Why didn't my opponent resign? Oh no, I won on time. Okay, I won on time. I was shocked. In this position, I don't think it's a position where you resign, but yeah, gf, rook b7, queen c3, queen d4, rook e8. It's not possible because it's a check. So I think black was doing fine. Alright, so who we were going to focus on? We're going to focus on this game, Karthik and Murli. Look at this king on e1, and then I already sent some sort of a Greek gift here, but yeah, f5, well timed. And white has advantage. White still has the initiative. h3, pushing this knight away. Knight h6, now come rook g1. Go towards the king. This rook can easily, build pressure on the g line. I like bishop b4. I would next play king f2 and double on the g line and get maximum pressure on the g7 pawn. King h8. Let's go king f2, king e2. Alright, knight takes e5. Oh, will he spot it? F e5, there's queen e5, and then the knight hangs on d4. Will he spot it? Or will Karthik and Murli escape? This is the move. But no, black misses the chance to play knight takes e5. What? Alright, rook g8, rook g1, queen takes h6 was a threat. Karthik and Murli has 1 second. Whoa! 2 seconds! I think this knight. Oh, queen h6 was going. Queen h6, queen h6. But queen d3. Bishop d3, queen h6. Oh. King f2. d4, knight d4. Bishop d4. Okay, queen a2, king moves. Queen e6, protecting the knight on h6. Wow. I think that the fact that Karthik and Murli had less than 2 seconds in every position in the last few moves made it very difficult for him to be accurate and precise. But there was this big chance here where the queen went to do some window shopping here, but there's this queen h6 here. It was just free piece. He could have won this, and if g h6 is rook g8 checkmate. Big miss for Karthikeyan, who was in a good form. Next, let's take a look at Grandmaster Harika Donavali's game, and let's see where she is right now. So Harika Donavali is playing in this position. She is black here. I think the result, yeah, it's going to be a draw because white has successfully placed the rook behind the pass pawn. It's RBPP, rook behind pass pawn, and yeah, there's just no chance for no objective chance for either side to play for a win. So they have agreed to a draw. That's good. Next, let's take a look at NR Visak. NR Visak has won his game and is moved to 5/6. Time scramble, yeah, you're right. So let's take a look at that game of NR Visak, who's won a game with Queen C4. How did he win this? Let's take a look. Alright, all good so far. DE, DE, A5, B6, Bishop A6, Queen E7, Knight D2, D8, takes, Knight D6. This is an in-between move, attacking two stones with one stick, the knight on c4 and the pawn on h3, and in this position, instead of playing b3, black played bishop f6, giving away the knight for free. Alright, that's how NR Visak won this game. Bocharov Dmitry has successfully managed to defeat Pranav V. Oh, that's a big loss. Among the Indians, I think Pranav was doing really well, and now we have Pranav V experiencing a loss against Bocharov Dmitry. Yeah, I think white had a clear plan to get e5 break, but the same cannot be said about black. Yeah. Alright. There's just this one game going on, and then we will have the next round. Rook h1 mate is threatened and white wins. I've played this player, I think I've seen him play in Vietnam, in HD Bank Open in Vietnam. Alright, I'm now playing against Albi 1999. NR Visak is playing Anton Demchenko. Ankid is playing Terrible Elegance Rix against Baki 83. Alright, so let's get started. We'll focus on some of the players. I am Rosen. Eric Rosen is playing against Harsha Bharatkoti. This is also a big clash. So all those who are here, just hit the like button. We're just 3 likes away from reaching our target for the night. Let's go. I'm just waiting for my opponent. Oh, my opponent has already made a move. So let's get started. Knight f3, knight c3. Let's go Halloween. I really want to play Halloween, but will my opponent allow it? If he goes knight f6, I'm going Halloween. Let's go. And then let's go d4. And let's go e5. Let's go bishop c4. Queen f3 is my next move, threatening a typical mate on f7. c6, okay, queen f3, no problem. How will my opponent defend against this threat? Knight f6. Oh, but what about a check? A check like this could hurt a lot. And this king on e8 is actually suffering. King d7 is forced, and then I take this pawn. Okay, it's not mate. I was under the impression that there should be some mate here. Apparently there's just no mate yet. Bishop g5, queen e7. Okay, unfortunately I'll have to trade queens. King e7, bishop b3, bishop b3, a b3, d5, play g3. So what is the material count right now? I have 6 pawns, my opponent has 4. That means I have 2 extra pawns. No, I have 2 pawns compensation. So it's not 2 extra pawns. Unless I win a piece, I can't claim that I have 2 extra pawns. Until then, it's just compensation. Next JSSC match. Please keep an eye on Chesscom Live Twitter channel. If you go to Twitter and go to Chesscom Live page, you will get all the details about when is the next JSCC match. Alright, so I need to support this. That means I may lose a pawn. Bishop is lost. Is it lost? Is it lost? No. Unfortunately, no. The bishop is not lost. Alright, let's keep going. Keep pushing the pawns. Rook x3, c4, king c2, king d2. Oh, he has rook e4 and it's all over, yeah? Bad game. This was not a good game. I missed that exchange of queens. So, this game is one reason why you should not play Halloween. But don't worry, in the future I will give you definitely I will give you some reasons why you should play Halloween in your blitz games. But this is an example for why not to play. Coming back, let's see who among the Indians is leading. Who is leading among the Indians? We have NR Visak on 4/5. So yeah, let's take a look at Visak's game. Where is he and what is he doing? Visak NR. I can't find him. Yeah, Anton Demchenko. So NR Visak is white here. The rook on a7 has to do something on the king side because it cannot do much on a7. So he will reroute his rook to a8 and he's going to a4. Maybe he wants to go rook g4 and then play h4, h5. Maybe that's his plan. Possible. Very much possible. g4. Wow, I like that move. This is the kind of pawn break we need. But what about b4? b4, bishop b4. Strange, he didn't go for b4. He goes for b4 now, but bishop b4, rook b2, king g3, rook b4, rook g6. Okay. He goes rook g6 directly. How is this endgame? I think black wins, no? This pawn is too powerful. Just 4 steps away from greatness. This pawn is just 4 steps away from greatness, and that's 1 step closer than white's pawn. I think he should have just continued pushing his pawn instead of stopping white's pawn, because his pawn was already way ahead in the game. But this is also winning. Knight e3, king h1, knight g4, fg4, c4, h5, c3, h6. No, so that's not a race he wants to get into. And then h5, rook f3, h6. Still no, he's supporting the pawn on f3. Black is going to win this game, I think. Rook g6, then h5, but goes for rook g8. Black can keep pushing the pawn. Let's c4. This check was probably not even necessary, but still possible. So we have reached our target, so let's create a poll. Okay, top 10, I think that's the question. Do cast your vote and let me know your thoughts. So So we have reached this position now. The king is locked on the edge line, so the king cannot come out. But he can try some stalemate chances, go at 6, lock himself with at 7, and then try his stalemate ideas. King h8, come on, king h8, yes, then pawn h7. Be ready, pawn h7. Rook d3, just go pawn h7, yes, very good. Rook g3, rook f6 check. It's a draw. Just play rook f6 check, it's a draw. The mad rook, come on, Visak. Rook f6. This is a mad rook scenario. Doesn't go for it. This is a draw for sure. This is a draw. There's just no way for black to win this. He's just hoping for some knight forks, I think. Now I actually fancy Visak's chances, because it's not easy to play this endgame. The player playing with the queen will have more chances, in my opinion. Queen a3 check, very good, and then queen a7 check. Queen d5. Is this a fortress of some kind? I don't know. Okay, so they have agreed to a draw after queen f4. I mean, this is a draw, not agreed. It's just a draw. You can't checkmate with a lone knight with nothing else on the board. Any plans on covering under 14 nationals? Edufan is asking. Let me just check. Under 14. Under 14. When is under 14 nationals? National under 14. I can't see that. Where is under 14? Do let me know if you found where under 14 is. I'm not able to see. I got it. 9th May to 14th May in Gujarat. Yeah, I think we will post some updates about the event. That's for sure. We'll also be broadcasting the game on chess.com/events probably. Alright. Let's see what else we have. At the end of how many rounds? 6 rounds. We have only one leader, MSB2. And yeah, that's the only player I can see. Hikaru is on 5/6. And among the Indians, the best score is Visak. He has the best score with 4.5 out of 6. This game is still going on. Karthik and Murli having black here. I think this will end in a draw. I see some comments saying, please end the game in a draw. You see, if you play king h4, you lose immediately. That's a small trap. So white with some tricks was able to win a pawn. Yes, this is the white player wants to somehow create another chance. I think his best chance is with the rook on e5 and the king on g5. If white is able to get that, then white could actually win, I think. But if not that, then it's difficult. Okay, king g3, king f6. Okay, rook a6. Should be a draw. Rook c6. Endgames. You can't help. This will keep going on for some time. Yeah, this will keep going on. After 50 moves, they may agree to a draw. So 174 moves so far, 175th move. Finally, the game is draw. Now we'll have the next round starting immediately. Alright, the next round has begun. I'm playing against UKR Master, and my cat has just made an appearance. Not sure what kind of mood it is in right now. It's going around my wires. Prahlad Guruprasad, good to know that you saw me in Malad tournament. 1.5, 5.5. Okay, 5.5 out of 9. So that's more than 50%. Yeah, good job. Bishop b5. Let's go g5. G5. Bishop c6. I have d6. d4. e4. Bishop g5. Bishop e7. Okay. Okay, no problem. Go. Queen e7. Knight d4. I think queen c5. No biting. Castles. Let's go knight f6. Knight d4. If I go knight d4, there's queen d4. If I go queen e5, there's knight c6. I'll go queen e5. So if knight c6, there is queen b5. Rook g8 can also happen very soon. Such part cat gambit declined. Cat gambit. Now I remember what you mean. Cat gambit. Bishop can come to g4, and then this king can do an Hanuman jump to c8. I think that's what I would want to do in this game. A jump to c8. Bishop g4, very good. So far everything is going according to plan. I'll just castle queenside, and this knight will continue to remain under a pin. That's what I want. My opponent has this weird move knight a4, which thank God is not seen. ef6, rook d4, very good. Now I'm going to play bishop s3 soon. This is also very good. I'm going to take the rook next. Knight e4. How about rook g2, queen g2, rook d2 check? This is interesting. Bishop g2, knight c5, bishop f1, queen g3, rook e4, queen c5, rook g2, king h1, rook e2, queen f8, king d7. That's lost. That is lost. So what should I do? Rook g2 first, queen g2. Then rook d2, knight c5. Rook g2, queen g2, no idea. So let's go queen b6. Yeah, but he has knight g3, which just saves him from all threats, which is what I missed. Knight g3 and it's just saving everything. Knight g5, even better. I think this move is even better. bg2, king g2, h6. Wants to take this. Okay, let's go bg2. King g2, I'll go h6. At least I'll get the piece back. Rook f4. Queen b6. Rook f4. Queen b6. I don't know. Just let's go c5. I'm threatening queen f6, which I thought my opponent will not notice, but yeah, he did. Oh, he's not noticed it. So let's take this and take this. Rook e8 check. Rook e8 check. Now this is the move I missed. It's a counter trick. I thought I am winning and I thought my opponent missed. In fact, it was my opponent who saw it and I had missed it. Queen check, queen check. This will keep going. Queen check, queen check, queen check, check, queen check. This should be the music actually for chess. Queen check, check, queen check. Queen check, check, queen check. Queen check. And then queen check. Queen check, check, queen check. Queen check, queen check. Such a risk. Why, pa, why? Threatening made in one. Let's go a5. Okay, he wants to make a draw. Jaco. Queen Jaco is the threat. Queen check. Queen check. Queen check. Check. Queen check. Again, same sound. But now we need to change some tracks. Mate. This was the drive I was expecting. That he let him come with queen to f3 and obstruct his own king. Yeah, it was a lucky win. Lucky win. What's the name of this music? My music. Oh, that's not by me. It's by Harris Heller and it's called Tokyo Rain. Tokyo Rain. Cutie cat. Thank you, Prahlad. We have named it as Catlan Shakku. You can. There's an Instagram page featuring my cat. Avnish Agrawal, thank you very much. Alright, so we were focusing on NR Visak. So let's take a look at his game. NR Visak. Where is NR Visak? NR Visak has won against Eltad Safarli. Wow. Let's take a look. It's a close Sicilian, some sort of a Rosolimo. I've actually played this position in a tournament game. My opponent played knight d4 here. Rook f3. Black seems to be doing really well here. Black is like pawn up. 5 versus 6. Rook f4. So queen d5 was that one move and everything is over, yeah? Rook f4, queen d4. Rook f7. Wow. It's a brilliant move, isn't it? Rook f4, queen takes d4, and he plays rook f7. Yeah, I think this should be a nice puzzle, no? Let's post this position. Let's post this. So let's post the link. All right, let's go. So the next round will start soon. 7 rounds are over, 4 more to go. I don't see anyone else apart from NR Visak in the top 30 right now. So we will keep an eye on NR Visak. Meanwhile, I'm very curious to see. Oh, I'm playing against Ginger GM. If I play e4, I think it's better to deal with Black Lion rather than dealing with Dutch. Oh, but he doesn't go for it. He goes for Sicilian. I thought he'll go Black Lion. d6, let's give a check. Knight c6 castles. d7, rook e1. Let's come back, bishop f1. We want to go d4, very clear. g5. That is Simon Williams, signature Simon Williams. It's his typical style of playing. Knight g5, h6. What should I do? d5, gf, gc6, fg2. Okay, let's give up a pawn. Oh, let's not pre-move knight c3 because he may play ed4 and then I may lose a piece for no reason. ed4, got lucky there. Alright, knight c4, d6 is our target. Let's keep our eyes on d6. b5, that's a lot of provoking. Now I'm going to play knight b3. Plan is pretty simple. Play knight b3, play a4. Bishop e5. Queen h4, I always have g3, so I don't have anything to worry about. Let's take this pawn. Another attack on b5. thank Avirbhab Bose. I hope you're doing great wherever you are. b4. Knight has come to c4. I think knight b5 was also equally interesting. Oh. Knight e5. Bishop c4. VD is not playing Pushkar. Knight a6, rook c8. Knight d7, queen d7. What do we do about this knight now? It has been very helpful so far. But yeah, we need to trade this. I want to go queen a4 next. Bishop f7. Queen a4. Okay, good going so far. Bishop g5 also. Let's do this. Bishop e7 is my threat. Knight e7, there is bishop f7. Bishop f6, rook f8, yeah. Okay, let's come back for a move. King f8. So I'll also go king g1. Queen g4. Wants to go queen f3. But rook c6, queen f3, bishop f1. Queen check. What is my cat doing? Queen check, and then I pick up this rook. Queen h6 is also threatened. I think I am in a winning position now. I'm a piece up. Should be winning. Yeah, I think I've defeated about 4 GMs now in this event, yeah? At least 4. Maybe 3 or maybe 4. Good. I'm very happy today. Ratnakaran is playing. Wow. Ratnakaran is white here. Ratnakaran also played in the National Rapid and Blitz Championship. I was lucky to win one game against him. It was really a difficult game for me, but I won on time. Rook c3, rook e4 check. Oh, that is why. Oh, Ratnakaran has won this game against a grandmaster from Denmark. Who is this grandmaster? Let's see. It's Jesper. Okay. All right. Oh no. let me come back to the board. Ratnakaran is Indian Tal, yeah, you're right. Thank you. Jyotiraditya, what is my education? I have completed BA General where there was psychology and literature. So I've done BA and still I have some papers in MA to complete. Jyotiraditya, no, I'm not an engineer. Prahlad Guruprasad, I think there are some days where we have wins like this, where we get lucky. Alright, let's come back and see the standings. So if you look at the standings right now, Anna Visak is 6.5 par 8, still going really strong. Anna Visak. So there is a break right now because 8 rounds are over and games will resume automatically in some time. Yes, Jyotiraditya, so you were there. Ramdas, I think we started 2 Title Tuesdays because one event is good for the time zones in Asia, let's say, and the other time zone could be good for the other part of the world. I think Amay, I did correspondence in BA, and that is the reason I was able to do both. But you know, times are changing. I personally feel that this kind of, let's say, the next 5 years, the current generation, is more about the skills that you have rather than the degrees. So if you have the skills, I think you can excel in any field pertaining to that field. For instance, you know, recently I read that the editor of the movie KGF is only 19 years old. So that means, you know, if you're just good at something and you spend time on it, it's good. There's no need for you to go and do a course on editing somewhere and study, but that's also another way. But I think the present generation is moving towards that direction where they are investing on their skills. Anna Visak 6.5 par 8. I think our best hope right now is Anna Visak. Plans on becoming IM? Yes, when I start playing more events, definitely. I have a question for all of you. There is an Indian Grandmaster and it is his birthday tomorrow. Can you guess whose birthday it is tomorrow? At the time of my BA exam, I was around 2100, 2200 range. In that range only. So after 2019, you know, I did not play much, as you know, the situations, until I was always in this 2300, 2200 range. Bairi Rohit Reddy VD is not playing in this title Tuesday. For some reason I am not able to see the stream. Give me a moment. Yeah, it's back. Alright, hi Nikhil, and thank you Avnish for your message. I just read it. There's one username I just read. It's called Attack to Meet You. Wow. By the way, NR Visak is currently on 6th end of Barit, position 7th right now. We may see him in top 10. Ramdas. No, it's not Samir Raina. Samir. If you're talking about birthday, then no, it's not his birthday. It's a birthday of another grandmaster. It's birthday of some other player. He's a grandmaster. Any hints? Okay, the hint. Samay? I don't see Samay here. Where is Samay? Or are you just coming out from a stream? Maybe he has raided the channel. I don't know. The next round will begin soon. Okay, the next round is starting. Oh, this is going to be another 4 knights. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on NR Visak now. Rook e1, let's go knight g6. Knight g6, edge e6. Bishop g4, queen e5, rook e5. We need to support this somehow, so rook e8 becomes forced. Check. Oh, this is not a check, but it's attacking the queen. So it's a cheap check. Queen e3, knight d5, there is queen g5, which I can definitely go for. Queen g5, I'll probably move bishop f5, g4 as f6. Yeah, on g4 I have f6. This is my plan. So once the queen moves, I can happily take the pawn on g4. On bg3 I have f6, and maybe I'll just take. He doesn't want me to give the pawn. Let's go knight f4. My idea is to play queen d4 next, and then go knight e2 check. f6. c5 check, which I missed. Obviously missed the check. Bishop e6, cd6, fc5, knight e6, queen f5, bishop e6, queen f4. Okay, let's see. Bad check. I missed it. Queen f4. I will take ef. Bishop e3. fg3. Rook e1. Okay, I have some chances to hold this, I think. 3-5, 3-6. Just one pawn down, should be possible to hold this. Should be a draw. This is not a draw anymore. Paid a price for being very passive with the rook. How is he going to win this? I don't know what this position is. 21. Rook d8, king c7. Look at. Oh, he lost. Rook d8, king c7. Rook a8, king b7. Rook d8, king 7. Rook 8, d7. Oh. Okay, let's see. Rook f1, d7. Rook d1. Lucina. It should be easy, Lucina. Should be easy. This is lost. Okay. I think this increment is enough sometimes to checkmate. It's not a knight bishop mate. I'm just playing to see how quickly he's able to checkmate me. Yeah, this is good. Good technique in the end by my opponent. Alright. 128 moves. Wow. Okay. That's the longest game of the night for me. He's supposed to be FM, missing moves like c5, giving free b4. Arjun, I think this is pretty normal in a blitz game. You use ladders. Oh, you mean ladder technique? Okay. I'm playing against bin 239. Let's go. Knight f3. Which line do we go? Let's go b6. Bin 239. He's woman international master from Vietnam. I'm going to take e5, then play d6 and keep the game steady. So let's see what happened to NR Visak though. I just forgot about the game of NR Visak. He lost. He's on 6.5 per 9. So that means a very slim chance for us to see top 10 in Indian player in top 10 in this particular title Tuesday. Maybe the late edition. Pranav is likely to play. Pranav usually plays both the formats. Like he plays in the night and he also plays in the evening, that's 8:30 title Tuesday. b4, let's take this and come back. Knight d7, yeah, come back. Rook 8, queen 8. Alright, so let's take a look at NR Visak's game. NR Visak. We have Harshabad Koti playing against White Knight 2612. It's Rohit Krishna, okay. And Harika Donovalli is playing against a candidate master from Vietnam. And she has played the 11. Oh, that's new. DC5, okay. Then coming back to my game, Queen C2, Knight D5, BG7, King D7, Knight D5. What can I do about this pawn? How do I take this pawn? Let's go Queen C8 and see what she has in mind. I want to go C5 next. There you go, you got C5. Bishop c6, I'll go queen c6, no problem. Rook a8, let's go queen a8. Bishop c6 again, no problem. We have queen c6. Maybe I should have just gone bishop a8, yeah? That would have been interesting as well. Bishop c6, queen c6, and then NR Visak is playing Sanan Sujirov. Queen a4. Okay, let's take this. Play pawn to b5 and support this pawn. How about knight g4? Knight e5 is also an interesting option. Wants to take this pawn, so knight e8. Bishop g7, I'm just taking g7 because b4 pawn is what I am after. Hint, Ritu Patel is asking me for a hint. Okay, that grandmaster is from South India. My favorite chess player, Mini. In the present time, I think Richard Rappo is one of my favorite players. Bishop g7, king g7, knight b4. Let's take the pawn. Okay, knight c6. I think I can take a draw here. Done. Alright, so that was a draw. Attack to meet you is playing against Pranav V. Who is attack to meet you? That's Razvan Priyofto. Okay. Very unclear. G line is open, but this rook on a7 is a very sad piece. It's not in the game. Queen g6, queen g1. Shreyas Thakur saying, who do you think will break supremacy of Magnus Carlsen? among the Indians, we have a lot of strong players. I think one of the Indian juniors, very good chance. Also, we have Ali Reza Firuzja. I think he also has good chance, in my opinion. Attack to mate you has a lot of attack in the position, but he has less time. So he has to be careful about it. 3 seconds only. Oh no. Queen c3, rook f5. Queen g7, bishop h3, knight d4. Okay, queen e7 should not happen. So just rook d8, there is queen e6. He's also threatening rook f7, by the way. So rook g7, rook f4. Okay. Knight d4, come on. Knight d4, f5. Rook e3, f4. Free rook, and now it's just one. Just a free rook, yeah. Harsha Bhatkoti is lost, but Harika has won. Look at this checkmate. Pawn on g4. I think after knight f4 is just knight g2 and it's a mate. It's like the king locked its own door with knight g2. Hikaru versus Big Fish. Who is going to win this one? Pawn on a5, ready to go towards a1. Hikaru is probably going to promote that a pawn. Hikaru wins on time. Alright, how does that impact the standings? Let's see. Hikaru is back. He's 8.5 bar 10. Shield 12 is 9 bar 10. So Anavisak is actually right now on the 10th position. So he can actually remain in that top 10. We might see Anavisak finishing in the top 10. For that, you will have to watch the final round, which will begin in a few seconds from now. Shreyas is saying Nihal will crush Magnus. Yeah, that's a possibility. But yeah, there's still a lot of hard work awaiting Nihal. But yeah, he will have a lot of chances. Stack is saying Magnus will be at the top for some 5-6 more years. Could be. So we reached 135. I think we can easily cross 150. Yon Vlog is saying something about Trump's hairstyle and my English, which I don't really get. So Yon Vlog, आप थोड़ा बताओ कि आप क्या कहना चाहते हो, हमें तो नहीं पता चल रहा है. Not sure what you mean. Sritu Patel is asking for a hint. I already dropped hints. I told you that it's a South Indian player, a grandmaster. He became a grandmaster very recently, in the last 2 years, let's say. Thank you, The Hawk, for that reminder. Do like the stream. Just one round to go. Omkar is still playing, so that's the reason we have a delay. This pawn, yeah, I think it's going to be a draw, no? Because this rook will go for this pawn and this rook will go for this pawn, so it's going to be a draw. But the players are fighting, and now it's going to be a draw very soon. Finally, we have a draw, and that means we will have the next round. Oh no, they have a rook and knight endgame. This will go on for a few moves. If king b5, then it's a draw immediately because of the knight fork. But now I can't say the same. This will keep going on for some more moves. Yeah, this is a draw, and this is also a draw because white can anyway capture rook takes knight or rook takes bishop, and this will be a draw instantly. But both the players are playing. Win against dinosaur. Oh, I don't know what you mean, you're on vlog. But I hope wherever you are, I hope you are having a good time Stay safe, take care of yourself. All right, so this game is still going on. No, it's draw. And so the next round has started. I'm playing against undisputed 92. Who is this player? It's Sham Nikhil. Let's go. Sham Nikhil also played in the 3 events that I played. He played the National Blitz as well as the City Open that happened in Mumbai. So he got 4th position and I got 5th in that tournament. He got 4th, I got 5th. Yeah, that's right. Bishop c4, Bishop b3. He might take this pawn. I think I'm okay with it. If he takes this pawn, it's okay. Queen d4, knight d4. Let's take knight c6, queen d1, bishop d1, bc6, bishop f3, knight d5, knight c3, bishop a6, rook d1, rook b8, knight d5, cd5, bishop, knight d5, cd5, bishop f4, rook b2, rook b1. I think I can try that. Yeah, this is interesting. b4, bishop b4, rook c8, bishop c8, rook c1, king d7, rook c5, rook c5, bishop d5, d5, rook d5, bishop f2. So let's go b4. Rook c1 or rook b1, a5, a3, bishop a3, rook b8, king d7. So rook c1 is fine. I want to go rook c7. It's not so easy for him to play this, I think. He has 2 pawns, but I have some compensation for sure. Let's take a look at Anar Visak's game now. Where is Anar Visak? Anar Visak is playing Den Laz. Ooh, very exciting. Not easy. Knight takes e4, rook e2. He has some play here. Knight is under attack. Let's see. Knight e4, rook e2. pc6, pc6. e3 is also hanging. So knight e3 and rook g2 followed by rook f1. If black had 3 moves, then just knight e3, rook g2 and rook f1 is a checkmate. Yeah, but that's an exaggeration. e5, bishop e5. What's happening? Okay, let's go in bishop e5. Bishop e6. Okay, let me go bishop b5. Yeah, I think this I can try to hold. F5 check is coming very soon. So he goes F5 himself. Okay. Let's go H3. Let's take a quick look at Anavisak's game and see what's happening. So they have reached this position. I think this rook F2, very good. This knight coming to F4 very soon. It's coming to F4. It's going to put a lot of pressure on G2. Knight H5. But what about Knight E3? What does he have in mind for Knight E3? Rook G6, there's at least Knight F1 check. But King G1, and then Rook has to move. Still very much in the game. King F7. What is this move? Okay, let's go G5. He wants to play bishop c4. That is his idea. Okay, I will defend it here for now. F6, I just have to do this. It's no choice. Bishop H7. G6, bishop C2. Ultimately I won a piece, but yeah, this is not so easy to win. BD6, and it's a draw. All right, so that means it's an end of the event. Denlas and Anavisak have also drawn their game. I finished my tournament with 6/11, not bad. Managed to beat a lot of grandmasters. Was fun. Here we have Harika playing as black, and I think this is going to end in a draw. 3 pawns. Yeah, this is going to be a draw. Hikaru wins again, but did he win the event though? Alright, so I think it was a nice stream. After a really long time I was able to stream Title Tuesday, and it was fun to talk to a lot of people, and also it was fun to meet some of you during the Over the Board event at Nashik as well as at Mumbai. And we have a fully packed schedule in this month as well as in next month. Keep an eye for Junior Speed Chess Championship. Nihal Sareen will be playing. Gukesh is also there in the Junior Speed Chess Championship. It would be great to see Gukesh versus or Arjun Agassi versus Nihal Sareen, I think GSCC. Let's see what happens. And as usual, every weekend do tune in to our broadcasts on twitch.tv/chess as well as on our channel whenever we have some Indian stars playing in the knockout portion of the Rapid Chess Championship. We will try to cover them on this channel. And do like the stream and do subscribe to our channel. Let me just take a look at the final standings, and Anna Visak finishes 14th after that draw against Den Laz, and that means we don't have an Indian player finishing in the top 10 in this particular Title Tuesday. But you can always watch the late edition of this Title Tuesday on Chess.com Live YouTube channel or on twitch.tv/chess. It will be too late for the Indian time, but some of you may want to watch that broadcast. I think Pranav may be playing from India. He usually plays the late Title Tuesday as well. And Vedant, I think you can do a bit of both. You can also use books, and you can also use some games to play. I think playing more games is not going to help, but playing more games and analyzing those games that you've played could help. I think that could be a better way of improving your chess. And then also pick up best game collections of your favorite players. I think that's also another way to keep practicing chess. And I'll be back with another video or another stream. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Good night.